Hello everyone, you're welcome to join our reading club. This is Lawrence. I would like to tell you first the history of our reading club. Actually, our reading club dates back to about 8 years ago. It was an English class. Our teacher, Michael, the American guy, he came to Taiwan teaching English in Taipei. At that time, his daughter was studying at Sidong Elementary School, and as a parent of a student, he hoped he has an idea to help to help the Chinese parents to improve their English. So he organized an English class for them, but it was also it's open to the public. So I was so lucky to be invited by Sophia to join them. Since then, it's been about 8 or 9 years. Michael is a very nice guy. He's a good teacher, but sometimes kind of stubborn. But anyway, I learned a lot from Michael. It's kind of sad. 1 year later, Michael and his family had to move back to the States. So suddenly we kind of have no teachers, and we got a little bit disappointed, and all our students and classmates get together and discuss what we're going to do, and we'll continue or just give up. Finally, we all agree that we'll continue because we all have desire to really improve our English. Is kind of repeated to just dismiss, So we continue, and I was chosen to be the leader. And we moved out. We moved out of the campus of Sudong Elementary School to another place. It's called Shilin Laojian 社区中心. It's on the ninth floor of the big tall buildings next to Takashima department store. It was a coffee shop, but we have to move. We stayed there about 1 year. We have to move again because all the waitress and waiters were kind of mentally disabled. It's kind of retarded person, and so they had training or kind of class. And Yamin-san to the Mondays to go there. So sometimes we went there and just we found a sign outside it's closed, so it's kind of very inconvenient. So we changed our class to the Dente's coffee shop across from department store, Takashima department store. And we stayed there studying together for 2 years maybe. But the problem there, because it was in the basement, and the internet connection was not so good. And another problem is because we find many times next to our table, maybe it's another group of people that talking loudly, and kind of we discuss it been disturbed. So it's kind of problem. It's just kind of too noisy. So we decided to move again, to another place. It's recommended by Sophie. It was on Zhongshan North Road and 6 section, 第六到那里就是咖啡博物馆. And we studied there about 3 years. It was really a very nice place on the second floor. So we have a very good view to over, Zhongshan North Road. The outside of the trees, the trees are high, as high as the second floor, so it's a very good view. It's very quiet and not so many people, not so noisy. But also very, very sad because one day we found the signs that the coffee machine closed. We don't know why, maybe because business was not so good. So we have to move again back to then stayed the coffee shop for a few months. And this year, we moved to Ikari coffee shop Ike. I don't know how to pronounce the Ike in English. But anyway, it's a very good coffee shop and just near the Suriname Mountain station. And it was a great place because the second floor is a huge place. There are many tables and many people there. And one thing is very good because we always choose a table at the corner, so we also have a very good view. And there it was not too noisy, a little bit noisy. A little would be okay because we don't want the place too quiet because you too quiet, kind of our discussion. We have to talk, kind of disturb other people. So I think it's just fine. It's a perfect place. And the coffee is good, and the meal and whatever you order is very it's great. It's delicious and reasonable. Price is reasonable. So we started there. We enjoy. It's a great place. Okay. Next, I'd like to introduce our class. Our class is kind of very informal. It's kind of a chatting style. We use the Magazine Studio Classroom. The reason, one is for listening, because you're listening to CD or radio. And secondly, there's a variety of topics, so you can really, each time we can touch on all different topics and improve our English, and we can kind of a very informative. We can get some knowledge and information from the books. And we can share our life experience that we enjoy. It's very good. I enjoy it. A lot because we enjoy not only I believe we can improve our English, but also we can share life experience. We can learn from each other. Okay, how we study together, and the time we have 2 hours. First, in the beginning of a class, we shared what happened over the past week. Actually, these ideas I learned from Michael. And usually, I remember when I went to his class, he would say, okay, you guys, each one, please tell us something happened during your past week, and anything, whatever happened. So it's going kind of, we have to think very hard. Sometimes we don't know how to answer, but anyway, this is kind of training, and we need to think. We need to organize ideas and share. Okay, and after sharing what happened over the past week, then we start our lesson, and I'll do some explanation, especially for those typical words and the sentence we need to know. And then any question student can ask. And the last session will be very important. It's topic discussion. You bring up each person bring up the question or topic for discussion. This is very important period of time that we have to use English. But somehow, of course, I found some people just use, including myself, only using Chinese. But I hope we need to use more, at least English than Chinese, so we can really improve. Okay. Besides studio classrooms, student clubs, actually, in order to give the people, students, more opportunity to practice English, I create a chatting group online. 在 Line 上面有个英文桥聊天群组, so I think it's another opportunity for each person to practice English. 3 years ago, 3 years we've been using text messages writing, but for 1 year already, we use voice recording, and I post a question, and anyone want to answer, you can post voice. We do voice recording first, and then send to the Line. So I hope that this method will can help you to really improve your speaking ability. Okay, so my suggestion, let's just keep practice and enjoy. Okay, all right.